man coverage against this guy, when you've got DBs and their backs are turned to the QB, if you're not careful, he'll just tuck it and run and take off. And by the time all those DBs and defenders had turned around, it was way too late. He was gone.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he is brought down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Motion from the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Might be calling a hot route. Back to throw, it's Otis. Fires one high and deep. Makes a grab on the right. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? That offensive line grabbing and holding on, and they'll back up and try it again. Line gets set, 1st down.
Sleep.
Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield.
That's why you focus.
Trying to set up the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on 1st down. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. The give on the inside. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Wide open downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Out of the gun. The running back has it. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away. And they're in for a touchdown.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the 1st half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the 1st half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the 2nd half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Auburn is ahead early in Jordan-Hare, but that's not exactly Bo Jackson out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over Louisville. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Hawkins. Quarterback adapting. Got room to work. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution. Dual threat quarterbacks. You're seeing 2 great examples in this game so far. Both guys can hurt you throwing it. Both guys can hurt you running it. It's been the running attack for both of these guys that's been the big story so far.
Oh. Just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He'll try to do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's looking deep. He's got it inside the 25. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And now the lead's extended a little further. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the...
He lost it high and deep down the left side. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
I like quarterbacks that are being aggressive, but moving forward, if your guy's not open downfield, it's okay just to check it down to a tight end or a running back and take the profit.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. Under fire. He's not afraid to go deep. Grabs it inside the 15. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just...
Touchdown UNLV. Quick strike through the air for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And the passing game paying dividends right now for this offense. They just had a big play through the air to get him down in the situation. So let the quarterback deal. Great job reading coverage. He found his open target, accurate throw, and 2 plays through the air, and they've got 6 points on the board.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll return it and try to get behind his block.
No, you can take it out, please.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. He wants to change this route. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the catch.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Looking to take a shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense being dialed in. You got a big lead. You know exactly what's coming. This offense is going to have to make some explosive plays down the field. They were ready, they were disciplined, and made a good play on the football.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Right back to the well.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Caught close to the marker, it's Tyler. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Otis. Unloads to the right. He makes the catch. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
That is a total bust by the defense. You can't go out there with 6 DBs and all that wide open, make the catch, and then even make a nice run after it. Somebody made a big mistake in the back end.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
So at a certain point, only one heel was dragging the new mark.
And then she lost a shooter in the throw.
There's a
First
street
and
right
goal
there.
for the offense. Wants to keep it in the air. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on 1st down by this offense.
Making side adjustments here. Misfired on 1st down, back to the air on 2nd.
Bro, what's up, bro?
It's intercepted at the goal line. Touchdown Vegas. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
I love this free safety and how he plays center field, and oftentimes he's able to bait QBs into bad decisions. He did it right there. Made the quarterback think he was dropping one way, put his foot in the ground, got in front of that pass, and then showed you the wheels, returning it for a touchdown.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. To the air, it's Otis. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He'll pull it down. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit. And now on second down for this offense.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
Now on second down. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Throwing right. He's got it. Oh, the quick spin move. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Hauls it in. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Offense threatening, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Breaks into the open. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Now from inside the red zone. Here comes the heat. Gets rid of it. It's complete to the left. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Quarterback on the keeper. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. This offense desperate for a score here to try to stay in the game. It's 3rd and goal. Wants to adjust the pattern.
But thanks to Sky Rizzi, I'm freed up there in my scheme.
Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
Come on, man.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. Back's got it. And it's a touchdown, puts 6 on the board. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. I mean, sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
He gets in there for the 2-point conversion, and now we have a 2-possession game. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. They've got it to a 2-possession game, but now going for the onside kick here in the 3rd quarter. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The Rebels want to crank the tempo.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And if I'm the running back, I'm going to be like, listen, O-line, can you give me something? Can you give me some space to try to make somebody miss and not have another guy right next to me? I'm giving the offensive line an earful. I need some holes, need some space up front. They got to do a better job.
Backing up and backing up on the first two plays now to try to throw it and drive on third down. Back to pass, it's Hawkins. On the run, still looking. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And the Rebels line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the returner will be knocked down. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. From the gun, the running back has it. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Complete on the comeback. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. We've reached the break, and UNLV is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen.
He gave us those tickets to the court. Told Maya she deserved to let go. No. Hell no. Maya would never. She felt...
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. He might want another play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Motion from the wideout. And off from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the offense is trying to go counter, but the defense blows it up. And they do it by getting penetration up the middle, setting up the tackle for loss.
Back to throw, it's Otis. Fires to the middle. Right on the money. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage and get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Snares it with those big hands and strolls into the end zone for the touchdown. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They'll make the big play, get the touchdown.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer. There he goes. And after the huge scramble, he slides and gets down. Terrific run to get out of trouble.
Bro, forget the read game. I'm taking this myself. Look at the big play. Look at the space open up. He sees it. He pulls the ball out of the belly, and he is off to the races. Barely gets caught, but he gets a huge play for this offense.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And this defense and their team, honestly, has just built some momentum here in this fourth quarter, man. And I'm interested to see this offense and if they can respond, if they can be physical, if they can run the football, they can make some plays here in this fourth quarter.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Going to the run, it's Burrell. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Quick timeout called by the offense after the play. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Miami is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed. They're trailing by 24 to Bowling Green. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again.
Somehow, it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping.
Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it. A 3-yard pickup gets it out to the 28. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Going deep. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like, you can just tell when the ball's in the air, he's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football game.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. And nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll go to the ground. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a 3rd down stop. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. And that is no good. After the miss, the lead still at 11.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Now this offense is back on the field. Quarterback making checks. They'll move the wide receiver.
I am focused and already found him. It's right over there in front of that wall on 19-year-old.
Wants to throw. It's Otis. Got a man. It's Reeder. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Offense in the hurry-up. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give them a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
Well, look, this quarterback with interceptions maybe was being too greedy early on that time.